Wrestling right here on Fight TV. I'm Matt Topolsky alongside Brad Gilmore for The Row. And Brad, in addition to being on Fight, we're now streaming all over social media. And we have a big main event to share with everybody this week on The Reality of Wrestling. It's the television title up for grabs. The cool kid Cameron Cole takes on the current TV champion Abel Andrew Jackson. Cameron Cole's been chasing for that title for months.
Hey, you're right there, Matt Topolsky, but in our opening contest, television championship implications, we're going to see the Bear, Ryan Davidson, taking on the Lone Ranger of the Row, Brian Keith.
And that matchup is right now. Certainly love another crack at the Reality of Wrestling Television Championship, and this is where this TV title ranking system comes into play, Brad Gilmore. Brian Keith facing off this week against ruthless Ryan Davidson. It's about more than just ranking.
We know you're right, TP, and whoever is the #1 contender in the television championship rankings come Summer Champions gets that title shot.
And of course, we're going to see later on tonight who that television champion is, who may be heading in to Summer of Champions. Will it be Cameron Cole? Will it be Abel Andrew Jackson? And who knows if they'll be facing Brian Keith or this next competitor, the Bear.
And his opponent from Atlanta, he weighs in tonight at 255 pounds. He is the Bear, Ryan
championship picture between Gino and MVP. We've seen a real mean streak, a real ugly streak from ruthless Ryan Davidson, taking on sort of a whole new attitude, if you will.
A new attitude and a new moniker. He's the Bear now, Matt Topolsky.
He's always been nicknamed the Bear in the past. It really looks like it's growing on him now. Ryan Davidson resembling maybe a member of the X-Men.
He means business after interjecting himself in that championship match a few weeks ago, making his presence felt, and then coming back in that triple threat match against Gino and MVP. Ryan Davidson would love to hold that television championship one more time.
And for good reason. Him interjecting himself in that championship rivalry between Gino and MVP. You know, ruthless Ryan Davidson is one of the most tenured athletes here at the Reality of Wrestling. He took exception to MVP just walking into the building and getting a title shot on the first night.
Well, look, man, MVP's a star. He's a superstar. He didn't do that kind of thing.
Well, MVP is a star, and so is ruthless Ryan Davidson. And by the way, just to remind everybody, not only is he a former two-time Reality of Wrestling Tag Team Champion, he's a former TV champion as well. And it was Brian Keith who defeated Ryan Davidson inside a steel cage at the final heat to capture his first TV title.
Yeah, who could forget that? And now here it comes. Oh, big shot right there by Ryan Davidson on Brian Keith. Ryan, like when you run into him, it's like hitting a semi-truck.
It is literally like trying to fight a bear, and that is exactly what the Lone Ranger of the Row, the Cowboy Brian Keith's going to have to get through here tonight. But these two are no strangers to each other.
Well, Ryan Davidson's the Bear. Brian Keith's looking a lot like Leonardo DiCaprio in The Revenant right now. He's trying to hunt that bear down. Rodeo DDT.
Keith up to that top rope there. Sunset flip attempt over the top. Oh, a knife edge chop heard round the World Gym Arena, courtesy of the Bear, ruthless Ryan Davidson.
Brian Keith.
Oh, he just caught him midair right there, dead weight. Look at the power of Ryan Davidson, reversal from Brian Keith.
Brian Keith roll up.
Here it is, cover, two, and a kick out.
Brian Keith looking to implement the fastest kicks in the South right there to the side of the temple. Another call.
Hooks the leg here, one. And a kick out. You know, you say very often, Brad Gilmore, that contrasting styles make great fights, and you have it here. You have the power and athleticism, the brute force of ruthless Ryan Davidson, and the speed in those kicks of Brian Keith just colliding in the middle of that squared circle. And like I said at the beginning of this thing, it's about more than just bragging rights. The winner of this moves up that TV title ranking system, and they will be put in place later on when we see, oh!
Wow, look at that. I don't know what Brian was going for, but Ryan caught him too in a kick out.
Put themselves in place when we see who emerges later on tonight between Cameron Cole and Abel Andrew Jackson in that TV title main event still to come.
Oh, but he runs him right there into the turnbuckle. And now those big bare shoulders going into the gut of Brian Keith. Hold on, referee. That looks like a straight right hand right there, Matt Topolsky.
Well, if you were wearing a referee's shirt right now, I don't think you would have said anything to ruthless Ryan Davidson. I would blame you. Now the official has a job to do, but that is an imposing presence in there. European uppercut, perfectly executed from the bear.
You know, we talk about Ryan Davidson's brute force, but he is a technical specimen when it comes to inside the squared circle. He knows his stuff, Matt Topolsky. And look, he's going for something.
Looks like he might have been going for that Davidson driver right there. Brian Keith attempting to reverse.
Oh, and a jawbreaker right there. Ryan Davidson stumbling. Wow, Matt Topolsky, this has been back and forth and back again between these two guys that know each other so well.
Absolutely, two of the top athletes in
Here goes
reality
Davidson
wrestling.
driver. Oh!
Face first, innovative maneuver there, hooks the leg. Ryan Davidson looking for a 3 count.
And the foot on the rope. Brian Keith got the foot on the rope.
Broken up at the last moment. Ryan Davidson not taking kindly to that, and now a series of closed fists to the dome of the Lone Ranger.
Ryan Davidson now smirking, obviously happy with the work that he's doing. Road Nation letting them know how they feel about him. And look at this.
Snapmare into an abdominal stretch, and look at this. Rear chin lock, perhaps. A combination of both, if you will. Ryan Davidson just trying to wear down Ryan Keith.
Ryan Keith trying to fight back. Ryan Davidson cuts him off again.
2014, these two had a storied rivalry between each other, and it looks like it's reigniting right now. Brian Keith and that rodeo DDT!
Getty, get the pin! Getty, crawl over and cover Ryan Davidson!
One of the most vicious rodeo DDTs you will ever see. Both men are down. The official initiating the 10 count. He's up to 4.
Brian Keith was able to roll over and put his arm over Ryan Davidson, this match would have been over, Matt Topolsky. Referee up to a count of 8.
I don't think Ryan Davidson knows where he is right now. Even though he's back on his feet, the lights are on, but no one's home. The Lone Ranger ducks underneath. Brian Keith with that flying clothesline, that leaping clothesline into a series of kicks.
Here we go, looking for that side effect maneuver. Jumping enziguri into the bear Ryan Davidson.
What a way to get the action kicked off this week on the road from two of the top athletes here at the Reality of Wrestling. Both of them would love a future opportunity at that TV title. Only one can emerge.
And the fans loving what they're seeing right now. And Brian Keith's gonna go for the second rope. Rodeo DDT, no. Ryan Davidson able to cut off the momentum of Brian Keith, and what is he thinking?
Ryan, look at this. Ryan Davidson up top.
A place that we don't see him often.
Wait a minute, top rope side of it, look at that!
Look at that, both of these men are down. Brian Keith with the cover.
1, 2, oh my goodness, and this is incredible. Ryan Davidson kicking out from that top rope side effect. I don't think anyone can believe it, certainly Brian Keith, but now he's calling for that rodeo DDT.
He's lassoing him up there, DP. He's rope-a-dope. Wait a minute, Ryan Davidson, veteran-like maneuver. Going to the outside. You can't win a match there. Oh, and they're fighting right in front of us, Matt Topolsky. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness. Brian Keith chest first into that guardrail, falling into the crowd.
Brian Keith was dropped.
Right on his neck, actually.
Sternum first across that steel guardrail.
And a bear lariat to the outside.
That steel guardrail certainly has a row-themed sign on it, but below that, it is all steel, and there is no forgiveness, ladies and gentlemen. He may have a crushed windpipe. Ryan Davidson, bear lariat, oh my goodness!
Right into the throat, that's gotta be all!
1, 2, Ryan Davidson, what an impressive win over Brian Keith.
Here's your winner, the Bear, Ryan Davidson.
Ryan Davidson just went up the rankings here in reality wrestling when it comes to the television championship, and the Road Nation is not happy about it.
And he has left Brian Keith in his wake. What a bear lariat. That is not something that the Lone Ranger is going to forget anytime soon. Ryan Davidson victorious and very impressive in our opening matchup this week on the road.
Come in.
You want to see me, Book?
Axton. What's going on, kid?
What's going on?
Yeah, man, I want to talk to you about a little something. First of all, you've been doing a hell of a job around here, man. You did one of the greatest things I've ever seen in the history of this business, and that's going out there and shedding J.J. Blake's mouth. Taking this bogus television championship off his waist. You know, and this thing here, this Fight TV championship, it's not sanctioned. It's not even a real championship. So let me tell you something. This right here, it has a special place in reality of wrestling. It's in the trash. You, my friend, you better than that. You are a champion, Axton. All you got to do is go out there and make it come to fruition. And that's what I'm here for. You deserve a title match for the television championship, the real television championship. So tonight, I'm going to put you in a match, a triple threat match. Cameron Cole versus Abel Andrew Jackson versus Axton Lowe. Congratulations, kid.
Thank you, sir.
Go out there and
I won't
win.
let you down.
Win.
I won't let you down. I promise.
Oh yeah, baby.
Will. What's up, man? I'm so sorry I'm running late. I've been sick as a dog all week and actually had a flat tire on the way over here. Yeah, but I'm actually in a good mood, though. I don't know if you heard, we've got Legion tonight. And, I actually kind of meant to say this to you for a couple weeks now. Thank you. Thank you for having my back, because I'm kind of realizing how rare that is in this business, especially when you're fighting a group like Legion. So, man, I'm not one for sentimental and sappy stuff, but thank you.
Bro, I've seen what Legion's done to you over the past few months, and I'm just glad that you got there just in time so they didn't do the same thing to me. So, all I can say is thank you back.
Yeah, absolutely, man. That's what we're here for. Hey, I got some cool ideas. I got some things we want to try out.
Yeah?
We'll go get in the ring, try some stuff?
Yeah.
Awesome. Yeah. Appreciate you, man.
That's exactly how it went down, man. I was shocked.
And she did what?
Have you ever known me to lie to you, man?
No.
I'm telling you, man. Ah, look who it is. The little boy who could. Or the little boy who couldn't.
¿Sabes quién soy yo? I'm the champion here. I'm el campeón.
No, what you are is a little kid that has to ask for permission to defend his championship title. Get out of here, man. So anyway, yeah, my mind was blown. I was not expecting that at all. You know?
Mira, I don't need no permission. I'm el campeón here, and nobody tells me what to do. If I want to defend this, we can defend it right now. You want to do it right now?
Right now?
Right now?
Come on. Put it up right now. I bet you won't do it. I bet you won't do it. That's how you get a championship title.
Genius. Genius.
You see that? Yeah.
Following tag team contest is simple on fall. Introducing first, at a combined weight of 412 pounds, being accompanied to the ring by Shawn Hendricks. January and February, the Legion.
Well, we have witnessed several alliterations of Legion, and now literally the Julian year, the calendar itself is being played out right before our very eyes. Brad Gilmore, feast your eyes on January and February.
That's right, Matt Topolsky. We've called them the demonic collective for years, and we've seen Shawn Hendricks just when we think, hey, it's over, it's done, everyone's left him, he finds new recruits, and he's found it in the first 2 months of this calendar year, January and February, making their debut as a tag team here in reality wrestling.
And their opponents, at a combined weight of 401 pounds, Will Lockhart and Clay Roberts.
Well, here comes an unlikely team, Clay Roberts and Will Lockhart. Will All Day Lockhart. We'll get into that a little bit more here in a minute, but Clay Roberts has been the one man who has been taking the fight to Legion, and now it looks like he has an ally, Brad Gilmore.
Hey, you're right, Matt Topolsky. He recruits a Lockhart. We know the brothers Lockhart. He recruited Lockhart to be his tag team partner. Why not? They're good tag team partners.
Will Lockhart is the third sibling, then does that mean Clay Roberts is the fourth sibling?
He very well may be Matt Topolsky, but you know, Clay Roberts tonight wants to get more revenge on Legion. He cannot drop this, and for good reason. He was indoctrinated by Shawn Hendricks just a few months ago. He was on the right path in life, and then Shawn Hendricks threw him off the rails. And here we go on with January and Will Lockhart.
Well, a fun fact about Will Lockhart, you know, they call him All Day because apparently the cardio that he possesses makes him able to go all day, Brad Gilmore. I mean,
all day, all night.
All day, all night. I mean, it's absolutely incredible the shape that Will Lockhart is in, and certainly an unlikely ally at first, but if anybody can help Clay Roberts take the fight to Legion, perhaps it is Will Lockhart.
Well, it doesn't hurt to have him in your corner, Matt Topolsky, but here's the thing, though, about Legion. They're not trained pro wrestlers. They're indoctrinated souls sent to do the bidding of Shawn Hendricks, and here comes February.
Well, exactly. I mean, it's not like February popped out of his mother's womb, and of course his name was February. I mean, it just doesn't work that way, and of course Clay Roberts at one time was in the same boat. I mean, Clay Roberts wasn't a trained professional athlete either. I mean, he may have been taking tickets one day or working at the local supermarket. The next thing you know, his face is on a milk carton, and he's under the spell of Shawn Hendricks.
Could have been a timekeeper.
Look at this now, roll up here from Clay Roberts. One thing's for certain, since Clay Roberts broke the spell of Legion and made his debut as Clay Roberts here at the Row, he's been extremely impressive, and look at him go right now.
Look at that. Oh, wait, hold on now. A little bit of amateur wrestling maneuver right there. January tags in, or February, excuse me, tags in January. Roberts looking to put it into his deals with Legion, and it might be the night.
Well, every time he turns around, he thinks he's finally settled the score, and another month shows up. Leapfrog over the top. Well, a leapfrog attempt here. Clay Roberts sort of in no man's land right now. That's a blind tag. Here comes Will Lockhart.
Back to the boot. Atomic drop and a spinning back kick, and now a standing senton.
Excellent
February back into January, and January back into December.
The Julian year looks like it may be written off here right now. Will Lockhart up top. High-risk maneuver. Oh, my goodness. And a high cross body from Will Lockhart all day, all night, and very impressive right now. And Legion is on the ropes.
The Road Nation loving this duo of Clay Roberts and Will Lockhart, but February grabbing the boot. Distraction there.
Oh, gut-wrench power bomb right there. Cover, hooks the leg. 2. Kick out from Will Lockhart. And it's interesting, while Legion does the bidding of Sean Hendricks, not sure where he is. He's certainly not at ringside right now, but that I'm not sure if that's a good sign or a bad sign for the team of Will Lockhart and Clay Roberts.
Well, I know it's a good thing for the fans and the Road Nation out here. No one else will be under his spell. He can't lock eyes with anyone if he's in the back. Now some stiff shots from February. Clay Roberts is itching for a tag right now, Matt Topolsky. They need to get the fresh man in. Oh,
neck breaker right there on Will Lockhart. Right you are, Will Lockhart in a bad position right now. Kicks out at 2, but he is running out of gas.
I would say this is veteran-like instincts from the team of the Legion, but this is the first time that we've seen them together, and they're working very well as a tag.
Sidewalk slam! Into that elbow. Excellent tag team wrestling here from January and February.
Oh, wow. 2.5 right there, man. And Clay Roberts is itching for a tag.
This could be the last opportunity that Will Lockhart has to kick out. He needs to make that tag and needs to make it quickly. You know, for a team of young men named after months in the Julian calendar, tagging together for the first time, they are on the same page. They look very impressive.
Now just wearing Will Lockhart down even further. Clay Roberts out of his mind right now, wants that tag. Oh.
Whipping in the corner, leapfrog over the top. Oh, and Will Lockhart connects flush with that leaping kick.
He's getting a second win from somewhere, like we said all day, all night.
Whip ducks underneath once again. Oh, and look at that Hurricane from Will Lockhart. Can he make a tag to Clay Roberts, who is chomping at the bit over there in the corner? The World Gym Arena getting up for this one. There's the tag, and here comes Clay.
Wait a minute, then February just sent Will Lockhart to the outside, but Clay Roberts now in a 2-on-1 position.
Clay Roberts doing his best impression right there of Ric Flair. Oh, and then look at that. A little Ricky Steamboat from the top. Cover here, too. Broken up at the last moment. It's almost like Clay Roberts was destined to be the person to take the fight to Legion.
Double clothesline. Clay Roberts looks like he needs a tag now. Wow.
I don't think so, Brad. I don't think he needs to make a tag just yet.
There he goes. Looking for that tag. Tag to Will Lockhart. Oh my goodness, man. Wait a minute.
Oh my God, you have got to be kidding me.
Wait, oh.
You have got to be kidding me.
I knew it when I saw the black around the eyes. Are we seeing
Farah, backstage at Reality Wrestling. Here with me are Zach and Warren. Next week, they both get a shot at the Tag Team Championship. How do you feel about going into that match?
Farah, we are ready. This is the moment that we've been waiting for. June 10th. That's the date. June 10th, 2017 is when me and my brother right here made our Road Tag Division debut. And ever since that day, every win, every loss, every injury has prepared us for what's about to go down next week. And a wise five-time champ once told us that preparation is the only luck that you're going to have.
That's right. Preparation. See, I've been ready for this match ever since the doctor cleared me and told me I was 100%. You know, the heavenly bodies, this is going to be the third time that we step in the ring with you two. And even though the first 2 times didn't turn out in our favor, you can't deny the fact that every time we stepped in the ring with you, we brought y'all to the limit. I mean, even when I went down, even when I went out, we still pushed y'all to the limit. I mean, big homie damn near won the match by himself. See, the heavenly bodies, they like to talk about this book. They're rewriting the book of tag team wrestling. Well, next week, we're going to take that book and we're going to rip every single page out and set it on fire. And we're going to turn this book of tag team wrestling into a motion picture. Co-starring Zach and Warren, your new reality of wrestling tag team champions.
No, stop
What?
that. That's not the song.
How do you expect me to know the song if I never seen the movie?
What do you mean you never seen the movie?
I mean, I've
It's
never
the
seen the
number
movie.
one movie right now. It's the best Marvel movie right now. Black Panther, man. Come on.
Diego, Vega, what are you guys doing? I've been looking for you everywhere.
We've been here.
Look, next week, this best of 5 series with Q starts, and I need both of you focused.
Yes,
We are representing not only ourselves, but la familia.
Guess that.
Familia! Presente! Put that up.
Let's go get ready. Come on.
All right.
Hey everyone, I'm Ashley Bull, backstage here with Cameron Cole. Now, tonight's main event is now a triple threat match for the Reality of Wrestling Television Championship. What are your thoughts heading into that match?
And you know what? You're right. It's a triple threat. And who doesn't love triple threat matches? But you see, it doesn't matter if there's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 people in that ring tonight. Nothing's going to stop me from getting back my television championship. But it made me think. Last time I was in a triple threat here, I won the television championship. You see, maybe tonight, lightning will strike twice.
I can't believe this. He keeps doing this. He just keeps trying to keep us down. Booker, Ashton is added to the match as well. Ashton, Cam Cole, Ashton, he's trying to keep us from going to the top. We're already there though. It's a misperishment of justice.
What?
It's a misperishment of justice. Justice is perishing here.
What's going on?
You didn't hear about his truffle threat.
Truffle threat? I mean, that doesn't sound too bad to me. A truffle threat?
It's not. It's a triple threat.
Ah, triple threat. Autocorrect? Yeah, it happens. It happens.
Ashton Lowe.
Ashton Lowe.
Cameron Cole.
Cameron Cole.
It's too much. My television championship is on the line. I can't have that.
Abel. It's okay. Right? Ashton Lowe, forget about it. Cameron Cole, who cares? You are the television champion. You are the captain of Stevie Ray Incorporated. You are headed straight to the top. Hey, boom, hey, boom, hey, boom, hey, boom, hey, boom, hey, boom,
yeah, boom, hey, stand up for greatness.
Captain.
Yeah, I had to say something, you know? I mean, it's just better if he's ready to go, you know?
Tonight's episode of The Row is brought to you by Walker Texas Lawyer at WalkerTexasLawyer.com. Hilton Furniture, let them have it. Quality Blinds, go to QualityBlindsLLC.com for free shipping anywhere in the USA. and the king of solar screens, home of the $50 any size solar screen. Welcome back to the reality of wrestling, streaming on all social media channels and of course on Fight TV. And Brad Gilmore, coming up next, we were expecting a one-on-one matchup between Cameron Cole and Abel Andrew Jackson for the television championship, but Axton Lowe has made some breaking news.
Well, yeah, he turned in what you call the participation trophy, the world's shiniest participation trophy, into Booker T, and Booker T has now added him in the main event and made this television championship match a triple threat.
Yeah, so for just a minute, JJ Blake's former championship actually had some value, and it allows Axton Lowe to be in our main event. He gets the opportunity of a lifetime for the television championship right now here on the road.
Introducing first, from Oklahoma City, Oklahoma, weighing in at 185 pounds, Axton Lowe.
Well, the breaking developments here are pretty clear. Axton Lowe has cashed in what I consider to be the shiniest participation trophy in professional wrestling history. The first time it ever had meaning. The title that he took away from JJ Blake, that fake title, the Fight TV title, whatever you want to call it.
The Dynamite Fight Television Vault Champion.
And now he gets an opportunity at a real championship, the TV title.
Here comes a former champ, Matt Topolsky, who fought his way back into this match. You gotta think he might be a little bit perturbed here, but Axton Lowe turned into what you call a fake championship and got added to the match.
Well, Cameron Cole was expecting a one-on-one encounter with Abel Andrew Jackson, and this certainly makes things very, very interesting, because although Abel Andrew Jackson's champion's advantage is now gone, he can lose this title without even being pinned. There is an extra competitor in this matchup, and someone who could quite frankly steal that title out from under Cameron Cole. This is a triple threat for the television championship. It is your main event this week on the row, and we want to thank everyone who is joining us as we stream live across all Reality of Wrestling social media platforms.
Representing Stevie Ray Incorporated, comes to the ring by Stevie Ray from Washington, D.C., weighing in at 220 pounds. He is the Reality of Wrestling television champion, Abel Andrew Jackson.
Matt Topolsky, you better stand up for greatness.
I'm going to sit right here, as I always do, and call this matchup right down the middle. Will you please sit down?
You gotta stand up for greatness.
I'm going to stand up for anything.
The champ is here. The champ is here.
One thing is for certain, we have to give credit, and I will give credit where credit is due. Abel Andrew Jackson in the last few months has been very impressive, defending that television championship clean without the assistance of Stevie Ray from the outside.
He always has the assistance of Stevie Ray. Always. It's called expert tutelage. And it's taking him straight to the top.
There's one thing to have coaching. There's one thing to have assistance from a liaison or a manager, if you will, in the corners. Another thing to have somebody get physically involved, turn one-on-one contests into handicap matches. We've seen it happen for years whenever Stevie Ray is out here at ringside. But right now, this is a triple threat matchup for the television championship. And as I stated before this matchup begun, Abel Andrew Jackson doesn't have to be pinned to lose this title.
Wait a minute, hey, Abel Andrew Jackson trying to reason with Cameron Cole, saying, hey, it should be me and him. Wait a minute.
Like the last person in the world Abel Andrew Jackson is going to be able to partner up with right now is Cameron Cole.
I don't know, they might be both perturbed that Axton Lowe found himself in this match, and now Abel Andrew Jackson, the champ, goes to the outside.
Well, Axton Lowe was rewarded with this opportunity after defeating JJ Blake in a matchup. Very impressive there from Cameron Cole.
Both men down. Uh-oh, Matt Topolsky.
Well, this didn't take Cameron Cole very long. Head of steam. Over the top, flying senton over the top rope. The Cool Kid with some serious altitude here in our main event.
Cameron Cole throws Axton Lowe back in. He might go right in, Matt Topolsky, and get that 1, 2, 3.
Cameron Cole here, springboard, looking for, but face first on the apron. And Abel Andrew Jackson shoots the challenger into the steel steps, head first and shoulder first. And now Double AJ going to work on Axton Lowe, trying to make this a one-on-one encounter, which would improve his odds significantly to defend that title.
Axton Lowe is quite the athlete. Look at
Axton Lowe is an unorthodox competitor, no question about it. Hooks both legs, gets a 2 count. You know, Axton Lowe just splashed on the scene here a few months ago at the Row. And in both wins and losses has looked very impressive. Certainly caught the eye of the owner of Reality of Wrestling, Booker T, who put him in this matchup here in the main event.
We know only reason Axton Lowe even defeated J.J. Blake was because of that fish sticks and chicken strips less.
Well, that's certainly your opinion, and you're entitled to it, but you're not entitled to your own facts. And the facts remain, J.J. Blake lost that matchup, attempting to defend a title that he purchased. Well, look at this. What was going on there? Oh my goodness, a double German suplex from the television champion. Holy Toledo, look at that.
Stevie Ray likes what he sees. Stand up for greatness, Matt Topolsky. Now it looks like he's going for seconds. Leftovers for Abel Andrew Jackson.
Abel Andrew Jackson is in a new form. I mean, there is no doubt about it at all. Launching both competitors across the ring. Cover here to retain the television championship, kick out at 1.
Really nice going over to Cameron Cole.
Cover again. And a kick out at 2. Abel Andrew Jackson firmly in control of this main event. Just dumps Cameron Cole out of the ring like a sack of potatoes. Axton Lowe with an enziguri. A desperation enziguri here. He was in a bad way, and look at the look in the eyes of Stevie Ray. Of course, I'm sure he's not plotting anything, Brad.
No, he's just making sure Cameron Cole's okay.
Oh, yes.
As he sits right here in front of us.
Of course.
Action back in the ring. Axton Lowe hanging in that tree of woe. And here comes Cameron Cole back in the scene.
Cameron Cole inadvertently coming to the rescue here.
Wait a minute.
Of Axton Lowe. All 3 competitors wrapped up in that turnbuckle. Axton Lowe, look at that!
Axton Lowe! There's a superplex and a German suplex all at the same time. Wow!
Well, if you're a fan of suplexes, you're going to love this matchup. I mean, this is incredible. All 3 of these athletes launching each other across the ring. Reckless abandon in this main event for the television championship. And look at this springboard into a neck breaker. A double neck breaker off the springboard from the top.
Axton Lowe going to pin Cameron Cole.
Cover to become a new television champion. Kick out at 2. And now a pin attempt on the champion. I can kick out at 2. Impossible to keep up with this action.
Stevie Ray looking a little bit concerned about his top client. Super kick. And another one.
Super kicks in stereo. One more for the trifecta for the Cole Kid. Cover here on Axton Lowe to win the television championship. Oh my goodness.
2/15/16, Matt Topolsky.
That was a near fall of near falls. Axton Lowe stays alive. And Abel Andrew Jackson is very happy about it.
Here we go, up and over. There goes Cameron Cole to the outside.
Swing blow.